So very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to one and all. And today we will discuss about Ambivo software. To carry out our coding in qualitative resource design, we will have some fundamental discussion, and thereafter I will show you the live demonstration how Ambivo can be applied to make your coding, and maybe you are working with, say, review of literature there, you are having some PDF copy in your hand, and you wanted to make some coding there for your analysis purpose. Maybe you are having interview, you are having the challenges for transcribing your data, that is, you are having the interview method, and you need everything in the transcription format. Maybe you are using memo in some cases. And so different methods are there in qualitative resource design. Here we are understanding the behavior. Here we are understanding why and how it is happening. Because whenever we are doing our work, we are doing our research in quantitative research design, then it's more about the numbers, that we are having the numbers. We are having also some direction in their answer. Even in questionnaire, we are using, say, like scales that it's a very good and good, like that we can use. But in case of qualitative resource design, it is open. That is, you cannot force people that choose one answer from this. It is a descriptive investment. So here, the need of software in the qualitative research design is always given by the researcher and academician from the longer time. Now we are having Ambivo or QDA like softwares, and today we will have the discussion about the Ambivo. So what we can do? The first, we can go with transcribing of the data. Okay, we are having the conversation. Say you are conducting one focus group research, you are conducting interview research, discourse analysis. You are having the interaction with the person, and it is recorded, say in the form of audio. You are having one audio clip. Now you want to write down everything. So in early case, it is it was taking time, but today you can use the Ambivo, and even the auto coding system is there. And in the Ambivo 12 plus, what I am sharing here today, we are having number of advantages, and you can use that one. You can enjoy this software. So writing, editing data, definitely I think that you are familiar with this one. And here we can use storage of data. Of course, we can use coding. Is very, very important. And we know that in qualitative research design, that coding is also challenge for our researcher. It's not as a quantitative. So in qualitative, what we can do, we can use the Ambivo. That is one part. And by using Ambivo, we can even have some different colors of the stripes. We can keep there. We can do the statistics also here. So many things are here, and you can go for search, that data linking, okay, or writing, editing the memos that I have told you all, okay, and transcription I have already mentioned. Display the selected that reduce data or graphic mapping, okay, it is also available. And preparation of your report, you can do all these things. So therefore, I think that the very fundamental part is clear, that we can use computer software for qualitative research design. And today we will understand how we can use Ambivo in our work. So basic steps in the qualitative software, that is I want to share. And the very faster way I will move from here, because it is not only, but as in, I think some people maybe with the first part with their Ambivo, maybe the first time with Ambivo, and therefore I'm showing that yes, of course we need to install the program, all right, then learn about the operations, how to help menus there, how you can use. Sometimes you are having the sample project, you can use the new project, how you can import your text, data, audio, video, picture, source file, everything. You're gonna do it here. Literally, we have to conduct all this qualitative research design in our research work, because most of the time, what is happening, I'm telling you all, that we are doing mixed map. most of the time we are going for mixed methods. If we wanted to target like Q1 journal, Q2 journal, of course, it is the demand. We cannot make one single domain, but we have to hybridize our work for publication purpose. And here in FDP, I'm pretty much sure that everyone having tendency to publish their work in the reputed journals. So therefore, definitely we have to understand the both of the part, qualitative research design and quantitative research design. Today, Ambivo will quantify your knowledge regarding the qualitative research software and how we can use this. So these are the part we can use even up to say the matrices we are doing. We are drawing the graph, pie diagram, everything. You cannot imagine. That is really, it is useful software. So now we are moving forward, and here we go. Now I would like to share with you a very important point. That is, I hope that you will have this one also, and the link I am sharing. That is, we need to understand QSR International link where you can download Ambivo. All right. So Ambivo 12, that is I'm sharing, and why Ambivo? It's no doubt one tool, one software. By using of Ambivo, you can reduce your time. You can do the coding and analysis of your research. It may be video content also. Like in SPSS, you can't do that. You know that. So in the case of Ambivo, okay, you can do the video content. Even you can select one, say picture is in your hand and you want to make coding for a particular part of the picture. You can do that. This opportunity is here. You are having PDF content and you can make every different sentence or their say discussion under coding. So these are the part here we will use by Ambivo, and I will show you live. I will show you live because I think that the live demonstration, as now I am only telling that these are the things that you can do, but I'm pretty much sure here that the live demonstration will make each and everything easier for you, and it will be like that you have never gone before. Okay, so I will try to show you with the live demonstration. So now I think I will show you at first there some technical term we need to understand, and I'm moving in that way so that while I will use the technical term, everyone will understand. Okay, that's this one. Well, right. So now let's see here. That's Ambivo interface. Okay, interface. That every software, whenever it is some higher software, we are having some interface, some button, you can say, some function of the software where we can use some command. All right. So don't be afraid of this software. The first point is that you should not afraid. You have to think like that. Okay, it is easy for me. Then you can use. You're gonna to have the incredible result in your research if you can use this software. But most of the time, what is happening? We are having confusion in mind. We are afraid of this, and therefore we are not understanding. So first is tab. Okay. Tab, along with it, we can do some shortcuts like that, Control F12, Control F13, like that, some shortcuts also there we can use, but there will be some instructions that without knowing the shortcuts, you can use very easily. All right. Ribbons are also very interesting that in case of Ambivo, you will have in the header part, you will have some ribbons. All right. So you can use the ribbons and they are giving you numbers of facility that you can use the every ribbon to find out the coding or for analysis purpose. Upper navigation wheel is also allowed in case of Ambivo. Thereafter, I would like to share here some more technical term, and thereafter we will start. I think this one is also very important to understand. Okay, so you can see here lower navigation view is also there, list view, detail view, you can go for that one. And you can go for the size of different section can be increased or decreased by dragging. Yeah, here it is also very important that you are having the two techniques. One is there drag and drop technique. That is like in Mendeley. I will want to share that later on. I will show you in the Mendeley also it is available. And here in case of Ambivo, you can go for drag and drop. That is, you are selecting some content and you can drop it to the one of the node. That is, if you want to bring it as a code, you can bring inside the node. Here in Ambivo, we have to understand for simple language that instead of code, we will use the node. Okay, in the node, inside the node, there may be numbers of code that you are keeping. Inside the node also, that is, you can say like that the sets of codes we are saying as a node. That is whenever you are having one node like that, the one interview is going on and the topic is for about the war. See, so war maybe you are keeping, then you are keeping some topic about the disaster, then one node is disaster. Then you can use the drag and drop method. Numbers of time you can use the coding whenever you are writing down and whenever you are going to make the analysis, then you will use this coding. All right, so the coding part, I'm explaining that one. I will show you with the live demonstration that how we are creating the node. Two-way. Number one, drag and drop method. Number two, right click. Okay, right click is also easier and you will enjoy this software definitely. Ambivo. So now I think that I have shown you that what are the very, very important points and what are the parts you can do with the Ambivo. I think that without spending time, I wanted to go for that one, sharing the screen with you with the software so that we can have the live demonstration and it will be, I think that more wonderful for all of us. So I wanted to share the screen of my device where I will bring you all to the Ambivo screen. All right. So here I want to share with you all the Ambivo in front of you. This is Ambivo 12 plus. So you can see here on the top here, this is Ambivo 12 plus. So whenever you will use the link that I was sharing during my whiteboard demonstration, that I have shared one link and I will again show you, then there will be option that if you are students, you can go with simple Ambivo. Some academicians and the researcher can use the Ambivo Pro. Okay, it is more costly. And if you are having some professional workouts, that is like our organization level, then you can go with Ambivo Plus. The investment is more here in Ambivo Plus. All right, and the payment will be different from country to country. Therefore, I'm sharing the link. I have already shared. I will again show you if you want to see the interface, the web interface. So country-wise, it will be different. And IIPN can bring your smile because it is free of cost for you all. And you can use the Ambivo from your side by using your access, okay, that remote access to our research center. Just coordinate with our managing director for that purpose. Dr. Patricia Mendeley, she will give you the access. Then from your home, you can use our computer, you can use the Ambivo. So this is for IIPN, and those who are not into the IIP program, they can actually go for that one, but it is costly. That is our whole IIP program 1 year course is less than the 1 month payment for Ambivo or SPSS. And anyhow, let us move forward. Let us move forward. Now we need to understand here that I was sharing about the tags, about the ribbons there. So these are the ribbons. That's it. You can see here home. Okay, home is there. Now import. If you wanted to import anything, if you can feel fortunate person here with the Ambivo 12 plus, you can see here, this is 12 plus. All right. So Ambivo 12 plus, you can bring any type of file. What was earlier, it was not possible to bring like the Mendeley. Okay, if you are working with say SPSS, earlier you cannot combine the SPSS in some former version, but now you can see that Zotero, okay, Mendeley, EndNote, everything. If you can see here that even the whenever you are using like Evernote also, you can use here Okay, definitely the Outlook is one of the beautiful edition of Ambivo. All right, so I'm showing you. Now you can see create button is there. Create. What you can create here? It's a magic. I am telling you, it's a magic. Everything that you need in your qualitative research design, or the people, those who are the academicians and like professor, they wanted to make the mixed method. It's really magic for you all. I will show you everything, but how you can use this software. Then you can see here from memo, say the framework, everything. And drawing, you can understand the framework. Whenever matrix you are drawing, it's always the time consuming. You have to go for that's using some software, but these all three are here. And another interesting part, I think that I should not miss here, this is a transcription, Ambivo transcription. That is, you are having one file, audio file, video file. You can directly convert it to the transcription. That is, whenever you want to make the coding, then you need to understand that this is my video I have recorded by my mobile phone. Now I will upload in the import, we can say like import in the Ambivo, and I'm doing coding. Even the auto coding is there. You can select the all coding, all possible conversation, and you can see all the parts here. All right. Then search folder as a simple part. Okay. Case classification. That is the diagrams I will show you. That explore button, you can see what you can do. That is due to the time, I am not showing each and everything, but I will show all the main parts like that, the diagrams, like maybe the bar diagrams, maybe the pie diagrams, charts, everything. Okay, say hierarchy charts. These are all mind map. Everything you can do here. Okay, and then of course you want to share. You can export the project. You can see. Now let's come from the home. So I think that I have explained the various ribbons here, and you can use in your research. Now, how to use it? The main question is that how to use Ambivo. So you can see here, I am keeping here files, okay, quick access in files, because any type of files, maybe research papers, PDF format, maybe MS Word format, maybe Excel sheet, maybe the recorded audio. We are having like conversation and someone is keeping the record of the audio. And we can have also the video recording, like that the Zoom platform we are using. Two persons are doing the discussion. Maybe you are with the focus group, 9, 10, 12 people in your qualitative research design. Everything can be inside the file. Okay, I will show you one by one how we can go for the coding. Then the memos are very simple, the short notes that you are creating memo, you are visiting here in qualitative research design, and you can do the coding from memo. But if you are understanding the literature, how to go for PDF file coding or MS Word coding, then memo is very simple. Then node. Early part also, that whenever I was starting, I have explained about the node. So here again, I am repeating, it is simply the coding. It is simply none other than the coding in Ambivo. We are saying as a node, but yes, of course, numbers of codes we can bring into that node. I will show you with live demonstration. Now in file, you can see here as a sample that project, I'm sharing this. Any project, any file, you can go for import and you can use it. You can see here, any files you can, or Excels, anything that you can use here. Now, I would like to start with the survey part. All right. So we are having the survey generally. Okay, let us open this file. We are having the survey in say Excel sheet, and we are collecting the data. We are sending questionnaire to some people, and we are discussing about that how to conduct the qualitative research design with my survey data. So the data in your hand like this. Okay, these are data I am taking as a one sample. Now you can go with the coding, how to use the coding stripe, how to highlight this, how to make it like that bar diagram. Is it possible in qualitative research design that we can use all this and we will have that like incredible that pictures like in quantitative research design? The answer is yes. We can do this. We can do this with only with, of course, Ambivo. I'm sharing here. So let us go for first. We will go for say the cert, and you can go with simple cert database for. Say you want to make all this data into the cert database. Now, based on your data collection, the Ambivo will work for it, and Ambivo will show you the possible, the diagram, and you can also encode some of the term. This is really interesting, and I'm pretty much sure that it is appearing in front of you. Now you see here, it's like that's the negative, positive. You see that real estate here. All right, literally each and every point will be captured by Ambivo. Now it is your part. If you want to say delete, all right, I do not need this part. You go for right click, like it. Okay, you have seen, I think, that this one. Okay, so open node, okay, or edit, whatever you want to export cert, you can do everything here. That's the great opportunity for you. Now you are not happy with the bar diagram. You want to show here that, sir, I want to make that 3D. That's yeah, the messages are such 3D possible, of course possible. That's I'm having that one messages, and thank you. That's Australia great session. Thank you, Beristo from Australia saying it is a great session. Thank you very much. So I wanted to share here that if we wanted to go for like that, changing it. One, I have received the message and I am showing. Yes, of course, 3D in this way. Axes are in your hand. Just the right click, drag and drop is also there. But before I think that if you wanted to go for complete content analysis, you can take this one. You can see here, this one. Numbers of line. Yeah, I am receiving your messages and you are asking that in this way, if it is the bar diagram or something. I'm showing everything. So keep patience on. It's a really interesting software and it will take some few seconds to have the results of your coding in qualitative research design. That's the mind-blowing part of the software. So thank you very much, Garva. That's I'm getting your message and learning a lot here. You were saying it's really wonderful. Thank you very much, and thank you everyone for your appreciation messages also. And you can write down there, and I think Sarita also. Thank you very much, and a very good evening to you. And you can write down your messages. No issue for that. Now you see that we are having here one option that we can go for more and more. All right. So these are all here. Major and the minor axis in your hand, in your direction. No doubt it is one too longly, but you can give the instruction to have your coding here. You can see that this presentation, if you wanted to make by another software, it will take more and more time. But here you can delete some parts that whatever you are feeling like this is not necessary for me. Okay, I will show you the video coding also. That's how the audio file, video file, you can do the coding, and it's really pretty good idea to use this software for your research. I'm enjoying always this software. I am pretty much sure that you will definitely enjoy this software once you will use. Yeah, one difficulty is here only the mindset. That is most of the time. People are asking me, sorry, it will be very difficult, maybe Ambivo. We are hearing, I'm saying, no, it's not difficult. We are thinking in that way. All right, so you see that here, you can close this one, okay? And you can see that again, our data is in front of us. So if you wanted to go for, say, explore diagram, that isn't difficult. We know that whenever qualitative research design, and we wanted to make that explore diagram, then it is difficult generally because you need some again particular software, but it is already embedded here, and therefore you are having the opportunity. I am showing you live demo. Okay, so it is, I think they are creating. All right, it is in front of you. It's creating. So this type of coding, that's whenever you can see I'm showing the zoom picture also and the survey report. Now it's your hand. You have seen, I think, that this kind of pictures in the Q1 journals, and sometimes our researchers are being surprised that how they are drawing this one. Is it possible to draw these things in the qualitative research design, and most probably the mixed method? And I know that most of our professors want to publish in the top journal, and they need this. So therefore, even if you wanted to make some changes, go here, make the right click, you can change it. Okay, so it is up to you on. This software is giving you these things, the analysis part, but you need to understand, of course, your qualitative research design. What are the methods that you are applying for data collection? Whether you are compatible with the sampling method, because here the non-probability sampling. Today, I'm not going to make discussion about the qualitative data collection, sampling, and analysis, but I'm sharing here Ambivo and how Ambivo can be used for this purpose. So I'm not explaining more about this, but I'm requesting if someone having some doubt in their mind, then go through that one. And even in our upcoming webinar, I'm pretty much sure that literally we will also explain how you can collect the qualitative data. What is the difference between, say, interview method or the, say, focus group method, how you can make the golden triangle, and you can publish your paper into the top journals. And of course, the more about Ambivo. So now you can see here that we are having that's explore dragon. I wanted to close and I want to move forward. So survey, I think that you are having now a pretty good idea. That's in that way we can go for survey. And I wanted to share here some more methods, some more opportunities for you. Now, say one per interview. I think it is pretty interesting here. Okay, let us see. Now, in the interview method, what can be interviewed? That's sometimes it may be the discussion in the transcription method. Okay, you are having one file, you have asked some questions there and there, answering to your question, answer. This will be there. Secondly, you can have some audio. Okay, say audio. This is audio, and you can say have some video file. All right. So say this file I want to open. I'm showing you that how interview method is really useful for Ambivo, and you are really enjoying your work while you are doing this. Okay, so now you can see Henry and that's the question and answer here, and I'm sharing as an only like sample file here, and I think that we will have in that way. So thank you, Tanzin, and thank you, Dr. Sudbinder. And of course, the IIPM is writing down that IIPM, they can use it for their publication purpose, of course. Now, without spending time, I will show that these all conversations, how I can make the highlights at one go. Let's go here, highlights, select, okay, all coding, say, I'm showing you live. All right, now we will use the coding stripes here. We have to, okay, so for the strips of the codes, we will go here. So you just a minute. Here we go, and not selected item, I'm showing you all coding. Let's show you. You can remove the unnecessary coding that you are filling. No, I do not need this one. You can remove it. All right. So now I think that this is appearing in front of you, and you can see here the right side. Okay, this right side, you can see. This is their conversation. Okay, it may be that one interview we have conducted, some questions, some answers. You are having a little bit confusion in your mind that what should be my coding. Now Ambivo is giving you that these are the opportunities. Okay, you can see here. I'm sharing you this all. You can see here the coding parts. I think that I'm bringing it here. You can see. All right. So this is, I think that I'm pretty much sure that it is appearing in front of you, and you can see the codings. So now you see that these stripes, whenever you want to make it uncode, you can go for right click and make it uncode. Okay, here you see that uncode option is there. You are feeling like that this is not necessary coding for me. I want to uncode this. Go for that. No issue. This is really wonderful software. Now you see that here, I am moving forward, and some another file I have to demonstrate in front of you. With the live demonstration, I will go for some different kind of file. Now, say I am having one video. This will, I think that's quite interesting. Yeah, we should have one video because today we know that most of the people during the COVID-19 pandemic, and as we see that war scenario, maybe the third world war, I don't know that's what will happen, but in this scenario, the people are getting more and more problems, and therefore they are using the digital world for their research and innovation. And here you can see that one video recording is here, and you can see here this is audio file. All right, so we will make the coding of their video, and how we can do that, this is quick. So I am sharing here because two devices I'm using, and here I'm not using the audio, I'm just block the audio, but I will show you the video. I'm playing the video. Say, now you can see that they are making their movements, and this is also starting. This is also starting, and since I am speaking their audio, I have muted. All right, I have muted their audio, and if I think that I will start the audio, maybe the two audio make some chaos sounds. I don't know that. Let me show here just for one go. Yeah, I think that two audio will create some problem. So, okay, I will give this one. Okay. Now you see that this is audio video file we are having in our lab. Now we wanted to make the coding, and the base part is the transcription. You see that time span, okay, and transcription here. This is going on. With the time span, you can see here, as the time is going on in the video, you need not to write down everything. The software will write down each and everything for you, and you will enjoy your research. This is really good idea because they are making conversation, and what is their conversation? You can see here. The software is showing you. All right. Now, if you want to make the coding here, you can select some particular area. Maybe here. All right. Maybe here we can make right click. Okay. Here you can stop here. Okay. You see that here start selection, or it's direct tab. You can use the F11 and F12. Some people are using directly F11, F12, and you can use that one. So start selection, I'm selecting here, for example. Okay, F11 I'm sharing. So now you can see here is a mark is there, that where I have stopped. Okay, and say here I will stop it. Okay, I will go for pause, and here a pause. All right, and now I am selecting from here. Okay, you see that finish will be there option. Yeah, finish selection. Yeah, finish selection. So this is, you can see here now this file is under coding. You have generated your own code. You are thinking like that. During their discussion, there may be some very, very important point where you have to catch that part. We have to carry that part to our coding and research. Okay, so you can go for right click and you can add the nodes here. Okay, so node means here that I have already told that here that code and uncode here. You can go for this one. That's a very simple part, but it's all about that how much you are using, how much you are being comfortable. Okay, now you see that code whenever starting. Now what is that? Nodes. Don't be confused. That's the numbers of codes are here. That is in case of node. Okay, say auto-coded responses. I will show also auto-coded. Maybe they are discussing about the attitude. You're discussing about the economy. You can keep it inside the economy also here. If you are feeling like that, yes, that discussion is about the economy. If you are thinking like that, yes, they are discussing about the infrastructures or anything, that natural environment. You want to add something here. It is also available. You see here, you can go for adding anything. If you are wanting to add the new node, this is also available. You have to see this one, new node. Just click here. Just click here. You see that new node is coming. Okay. Now I think that it is pretty much clear in front of you. Make sure that you are ready to do that practice. In our upcoming webinar, I will show you how you can do every, say, research papers. I will show you. Now the new code. Any new code you are thinking like that, yes, they are discussing about this topic. particular topic. You can write down here and you can create the new node. That is one code you are creating. And you can use the drag and drop method. You are selecting here, you are pasting here. Okay, I will make cancel. All right. Now, the task is that like auto coding. So go for highlights and auto coding. Let us say here. All right, with the different colors. Then code stripes I will use here. Okay, Banty and Fall, their discussion, and we have taken an all coding. Let's do it. See here. So I have played, say, the audio file up to here, and what was their discussion? You can see that the software itself is suggesting that they are discussing about the job and cost of living, about economy. They have discussion about balance, real estate development. Okay, there means that these all these things. You can see that natural environment. This all. So what we can do if you are feeling like that, job and cost of living is not necessary for me. Just go for a right click and unfold. Okay, go for a right click and unfold. So those who are the codes that you are finding out not necessary for my research, you remove it, keep only the necessary part. I think that here also you can see, I am sharing here. You can see here this part, you can see on the right side, that bottom. Okay, these things you see here. Everything here, that's it, and in different color. So we need to understand the magic of this software. Of course, I am not saying that sharing here that's everything about Ambivo I can share within like 30 minutes or 40 minutes that my discussion. But the fact is that this is incredible software. You need to learn, and you can use this software for your publication purpose. See here that any audio file, any PDF file, MS Word file, video file, you can do the coding, you can go for analysis. And I have also shown the statistics part. Any statistical data, you can do your work. You can import data from SPSS, you can import data from the different software, all right? So these are really amazing. What is the difference between SPSS and Ambivo? These are quite different. That is, SPSS also, I think that if you have attended my classes, SPSS, what we are doing, that is, we are having two parts in quantitative research design. Either we are doing descriptive study or inferential study, inferential research. If you are having hypothesis, then definitely we are going with inferential. In descriptive also, hypothesis may be there, but not as a compulsory part. Now, if you wanted to conduct a t-test, if you wanted to conduct some like any type of, say, drawing the graph there, in that case. So, but in case of video, say you want to know that how it is happening, why it is happening, then you cannot use the SPSS. You have seen that one incident was there, phenomenological research you were considering. So the phenomena, how this phenomena is occurring, what is the feeling of the people? Like this, different kind of methods are in qualitative. So these things you cannot go with SPSS. These are quite different, but Ambivo having the advantage that you want to bring it from SPSS, you can import. I have shown you, that's go for import, and you can bring your SPSS data if you are doing the mixed method, that is qualitative and the quantitative. The Ambivo is purely qualitative research design software, and SPSS, R, Python, SData we are using, these are especially for quantitative research design. So make sure that you are using the right software for the right research design and analysis. Okay, and even I think that I have to show you some live demonstration about the reference management software, and later on I think our converser will also take some session and discussion about this. Before it, let's go with, say, news articles. Let me see, or literature. Yeah, literature review. Maybe some PDF file I can share. All right, here we have. Here we go. And I think that we can show like PDF content also. You can use this software. You can have the excellent coding part in this PDF. So we can see here that we are, say, collecting one research paper here, and this research paper as a literature. So we are doing literature. Now you can see here, say, this part. I'm just showing you an example, this person. I'm selecting, all right? I'm selecting and I can go for auto code. I can go for right click. I prefer to have the right click here. You see, I have made the right click. Now, what is there? That's the code. Okay, code. I can make it one new code. All right. So export PDF is also there. I will go for this one, for example. And then if you click there, then the screen I was showing you that in the note section, anything you see that if you feel like that it is about I have some fixed point, I have say these are the notes, you can add new notes in your discussion. Say I'm discussing about the attitude of the person, I'm discussing about the economy, okay, I'm discussing about the community, okay, infrastructure. These are the points that I am keeping here, say for example. But you need something more, you want to add some more code, or in Ambivo language more nodes may be there. So in that case, what you will go for new node. So don't hesitate, go for new node, enter your words and see that you are making the codes. Now the coding stripes will be there, you need to understand. I will show you. I'm not saying highlights all coding here. I'm showing you first. Okay, so after that, say if you are going with the all coding, then the software will try to show you that what are the possible coding in front of you. Okay, in front of you. So this is the process. This is the process. Here you see that coding. Okay, so we can add more and more code here. This is up to our work. That is how many coding we wanted to do here in the different position that we can do. This one we can add. Okay, you see that select the text, you can select the region. Okay, you can go for highlight. Okay, and if you are going with the selected part, this is selected in this way. You just click here. Okay, and you add this one. You see here any point you can add. That's and if you are wanted to add here, say the natural number, you can add here and you can select all. So these are opportunities that you can use your coding, and you can use this one. Now even the image file, if I am having the image file, I will also show you that area and township may be having some image file. All right, this is, you can see. This is also interesting that you are capturing one photo and now you want to give the coding. It's a magic. It's a truly magic that what are the possibility also they will show you. So you see that we are having one that's picture. And if I have say, okay, this part only, I have to go with this part. You can see I am selecting. I'm showing you. You can see in the square mark there. Okay, and I want to make it code. You see that. Right click there and the code options. So even a JPG image or PNG image, if you are using, you can use for coding. So it's a mind-blowing part. Why don't you use that one? All right. So say we are not selecting, then go for this. Okay, if you are not requiring all the things and they are having this tree, say they are showing, okay, all coding. If you are going, then all are in the colors, and you can use the stripes here. And all right, so this is the process. Now you are having the coding. You can see how faster you can do this. You see, these are the coding here. So what are the discussion, or if it is video file? Now, what are the parts to be captured in this image file? You can see that here you can make some coding about their that suggestion tourism, that real estate, maybe then job. Okay, these are that fishing and these things. So the software is making your work easier, but it will not do the research. We have to understand. The software will not do research. We have to do our research. We have to carry out our research. No, that's question that the as you will do the JPG image, if you want to draw the say bar diagram, pie diagram, any kind of 3D diagram, that explore diagram, okay, all these difficult diagram statistics you can carry out here. As I have already shown and giving the live demonstration, you can go with even video file. I have shown audio file. You can go with image file. You can go with the Word file, PDF file, even PDF file. You can go for coding in a very, very faster way. In the age of internet, you can use this kind of higher level software to your research work, and you will really get the, I think, iconic papers in your hand by using this word. So this is all about, I think, that the fundamentals of Ambivo. Of course, as the very beginning, I was showing you that numbers and numbers of possibility are there in the Ambivo. Now I'm opening the message section to all of you. You can write down your question if you are having any that comment, and I'm thankful to you all that you are sharing your comment, and I will share again my another live demonstration after it. That is the reference management software. So thank you everyone for being with us and encouraging us every moment. And I'm pretty much sure here that we have shared all the required part of Ambivo. Now the session is open for discussion. Any question from your side, you can ask, you can write down here.